Everybody has different life experiences that can relate in different ways, but diabetes is pretty unique. I think one of the main things that I observe is diabetes teaches you, whether you want to learn the lesson or not, what it is to be different. And I think when you're young, you're in elementary school or middle school, you're different from the other kids. You've got to manage blood sugar, you have to check your blood sugar, take insulin doses, manage a pump, all these different things that other kids aren't having to do. And you have to figure out how to deal with that.
I think having diabetes has made me a lot stronger as a person, as a friend. I think I'm able to be more aware of my body and how I can help myself. I don't know, I have to stick needles in my body every day. I tell people about the needles and they'll be like, oh my gosh, I have a giant fear of needles. I would never be able to do that. I'm like, well, I have a giant fear of needles too, and I kind of have to do that.
One of the things that has been cool for me as a social worker was to see, diabetic kids are different. There's less bullying. They're more accepting of kids that are different, whether it's race or sexuality. It's really special to be around other kids and see, wow, these are really cool kids.
When I have friends that have diabetes, it feels like they understand me more. And when I have friends without diabetes, I don't feel like they understand what I'm doing that much.
By facing that adversity, it prepares kids to face other adversities. But of course, the trick here is to learn healthy ways of coping. And that's what really drives me to come back to camp each summer, is trying to help teach and instill ways of dealing with adversity and teaching others to deal with that and being different and not seeing it as some anchor that holds you down or holds you back, but something that you can actually benefit from and develop this resilience so that, you know what, I can do things other kids do, and I did it with a blood sugar of 350 and felt like crap, but I hiked up that mountain anyway.
I think having diabetes has made me a lot more strong in how I go about my life, because it's not like every little thing bothers me anymore, because I've just gotten so used to finger pricks and needles going into me that little things aren't that big of a deal anymore.
And Bearskin Meadow is for all diabetics from all backgrounds. And kids from every background, whether particularly privileged or particularly disadvantaged, can benefit a lot. But for kids who come from more adversity, who are poor or come from neighborhoods that are less safe, it's even more dramatic a difference and more of a break from their lives back home. And to see them come and relax and see this weight lifted off their shoulder that their diabetes is just managed for a week, their housing isn't in jeopardy for at least the time they're at Bearskin. They can just be kids. They can shoot a bow and arrow. They can swim around in a pool. They can hike up a mountain. And I think the ability to come to camp and just fit in with other kids is just truly life-changing.